General changes. Everyone got an axe upgrade. I saw that. Scepter can now be consumed as a buff. So if I go in game, big fan here from Brazil. You have lots of fans here. Pork champ. Viva la Brazil. Hey Valon. So if I buy an Aghanims, I can now spend 2k more gold and then I free up the item slot. But I lose the HP and the mana. And Beastmaster got a new axe effect where your axes when they come back, they're off cooldown again. But they put the talent on level 20 now. Getting level 20 in axe is actually pretty strong. So they deal 240 damage. But if you get the axe, let's see how much damage. Also remember that they deal more damage. With every time that they hit, they deal more damage. And not only will your axes deal more damage. But look, they increase your damage like by 24%. So the first axes they deal like 120 as you could see. Now they're 150, 160. Now it's 170, 190. And let's see. Wild axes. That on like RPO Black Hole team. Yeah. 400 damage on like a, I don't know, 1 second cooldown. I mean, let's see if I throw them this way. It's like a 2 second-ish cooldown. So that, I mean, that's pretty strong. But anyway, we're just finding out the patch notes. So everyone has a scepter, and then everyone can eat the scepter. Roshan now drops a consumable scepter buff item. The third Roshan will randomly drop either a consumable scepter or a refresher shard. The fourth Roshan has both. And find out what... so you can click him and then you see what's up. Added a new visual effect under heroes that have a scepter upgrade. Added Mars to Captain's Mode, added Io to Captain's Mode. Okay, so... Good that I played Mars. I played a lot of Mars, like the last, I don't know, 1 week. And Io added to Captain's Mode. I don't know what happened to Io. I really hope that both these heroes got nerfed. I woke up at 4 AM in the morning. And I opened Twitter to see that there's a patch. So I went to the toilet, read real quick, went back to sleep. And now after I woke up, I read a little more and we went grocery shopping. So I really hope these heroes got nerfed because Io is insanely fucking overpowered. This is like the same every fucking year. Io comes back to the scene. GH is fucking king. Cordal probably got a buff as well. So let's move on. Deny XP granted to the enemy, the player being denied. So this is cool. It slowly gets into like a direction where you want it to be and where it used to be. Whoops. Death cost change from 50 plus net worth divided by 40 to net worth divided by 40. So you now lose less gold every time you die. Interesting. Kill streak XP bounty increased from... Wait, what? So when you had the earliest kill streak, like when you were, what is the first serial killer? One? Then you got 200 XP, now you get 400. And now for the highest kill streak, you get 1800 instead of 1250. Am I getting that correct? Anti-mage axe is sick, probably so. Alright, there's some weird shit going on, I guess. He doesn't know. Oh god. XP requirement to reach level 5, 6 reduced by 20. Okay, I wonder, does that have anything to do with math? Like, does that allow you to like reach level 6 in whatever 10 waves instead of 11 if you get all the XP? Anyway, XP required to reach level 19 plus increased by 100 each level. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think in some games, heroes get their talents like a bit fast. That's how it works. Okay, I see, cool. So just more experience if people are snowballing. I don't mind that. Range creeps XP now increased by 8 per upgrade cycle. Whatever. Siege creeps base attack time increased from 2.7 to 3. When the base attack time gets increased, it means that they hit slower, correct? Siege creeps now spawn 2 units at 35 instead of 30. That matters. Siege creeps can no longer be dominated, enchanted, or converted. Huh. That matters a lot, actually. You cannot take them over with Helm of Dominator. You cannot eat them with Enigma. You can maybe eat it with Doom. You have to like literally kill them now, and you cannot take them over. This matters a lot. People were abusing this a lot to take towers. Like rip Dominator heroes. Chen, Eng got a lot worse from this. That's actually a very big nerf. Tier 3 plus tower damage increase. I think that's fine. I think the later towers, they're too weak anyway. More tower protection. 5 armor around a tier 2 tower, man. Tier 2 plus towers now have a multi-shot attack when Glyph is activated. Attacks up to 2 more targets. They're gonna hit 3 targets when you Glyph. Dude, you fucking... If there's a fight in tower, you go in and you Glyph that shit. Suddenly everyone gets hit. Quote me, boys. That's actually good. I need to write. That actually matters a lot, that it like hits 20 towers. Slightly adjusted Radiant, safe lane, hard camp position, enter terrain. Thank God. Dude, finally. Did they finally understand that? Fucking idiots. Instead of, like, you know what they did? Like, okay guys, Radiant, safe lane, hard camp is overpowered. What should we do? Okay, give Dire the same camp, guys. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see if it looks different. Oh, I didn't host a private lobby, huh? Whoa, what the fuck? Looks way different. Okay. To chase duration of the hard camp neutrals, Radiant middle tier 2 towers now moves further to the left, no longer has vision. Oh yeah, because you could see this camp. Oh. Okay. Oh, the spawn box is very big, yeah. Do I have cheats on? I do. Oops. Item sentry. Ah, fuck me. You cannot block this. You cannot unblock this camp with 1 sentry, can you? Oh, there's actually a chance in Dota you can block a camp without them finding it in 1 sentry. Every other camp you can like find in 1 sentry secure. Like, look, it's actually stupid. I don't think it should be like this. Like, look, you can find every camp with 1 sentry, but this one you can. Okay, this is interesting. I guess it's just hard. It's just meant to be harder to pull for Radiant, which it's fucking how it should be in the first place. So that's good. Adjusted tree line to the right, we saw that just now. The Radiant mid lane medium camp now has 2 layers of trees. This one. That's what they mean, right? Radiant mid lane camp. Back from vacation, Monka. Radiant mid lane medium camp. They do mean this, right? So you just have to Quelling Blade like more trees if you farm it. It's supposed to like not be that easy. So for ranged heroes, you can't actually just eat 1 tree and feel good about it. You actually need to be a Quelling Blade hero in order to kill these trees. That's cool. Adjusted various dire neutral spawn boxes. I love that change. Adjusted various. What skills do you have? Various skills. You unblock this with 1. I don't think any of these changed. This might be slightly easier to stack if I'm not mistaken. I think this was maybe until here.
Subscribe,
you see the stones. Thank you for the resub, Ornus. Can you still ward from the camp? Ah, you mean like this? Yeah, until here. Don't think that changed too much. Maybe a little bit, but I think it's fine. Dire spawn boxes. This looks normal. This look... I think this is easier to stack. I think this was more of a... Like, I think this was more like this. Not like... This looks the same. This looks the same. I think this is different. This is a bit bigger. And this I don't know. Yo, Lucas, thank you. Why? Why these? I think the pool camp is different. I think this camp is different. These seem the same to me. And I don't see a change in these ones. I don't know why, but well, that's something they did for now. Luna, why are you crying, Shotzi? Okay, illusions can now lifesteal. Why? Lifesteal now works against enemy illusions. Oh, okay. The following items are no longer partially shareable. Big nerf to Enigma. Roshan, base armor increased by 2. That's cool. Attack damage per minute increased by 2. Also cool. Lesser gold bounty range. Aha, so that's less to the killer. Last hit XP bounty reduced. So less experience, same gold, and he's harder to kill. I think this is fine as well because Roche I think was pretty easy to kill. HP region reduced, I think that's fine. The timer that credits a player for a kill when Radiant Dire get the final hit is increased from 20 to 30 seconds. So if you suicide, I guess this is their way of going about suiciding maybe. You're gonna credit the guy that last hit you for the kill. Unless you wait more than 30 seconds. I don't know. That's my explanation really. Is the small Dire camp still 1 sentry gets all? I think so. Yeah. Guys, why? Why is Dota so dumbed down? I'm not a fan of this. So Radiant feel like, oh, okay, guys, I feel like, you know, I feel like I want to block this camp as Radiant, okay? Wherever. It doesn't actually matter where I block it. Because no matter where I block it as Radiant, if I'm a Dire support player and I have a brain, I don't even need to have a brain. I can just place my sentry here, take hands off the keyboard, and let my cat, you know, control the mouse, and she'll find the ward. I don't know why it is like that. I don't understand. I don't like it this way at all. But there are only 4 sentries, and there did I miss something about sentries? Maybe they changed something about sentries. Then that's cool. But I don't like that every camp you just find with. Like, in terms of blocking camps, there is no skill. There is no skill in blocking camps. Look. Find me one camp where you need skill to unblock it. Here, maybe. Here you have like a 90% chance. Here, 100%. 100%. This is the only one where you don't have a 100% chance. I think it's bad. Personally I hate that. Like I don't know why dewarding on camps is supposed to be this easy. Like why is this brain dead? But you know, fuck it. Heroes can now have a non-standard initial attack speed values. Previously 100 for all heroes. So there are some heroes that just now have more attack speed than others. Let me just try out Brood Mother, because I think you should be able to feel that. If you have if you have 25 more attack speed level 1, I think you should really be able to feel that. Cat Ara.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, I think I can feel it. Wasn't as obvious as I thought it would be. 25 attack speed level 1, but I think I could feel it. So Abaddon, Brood, Crystal Maiden, Gyro. I would say some of the more weaker ranged heroes. I mean, some melee heroes also got a buff. Like Brood got more attack speed. Gyro got 25. I'm very happy about that. I think Podom as well, and Veno and Weaver. I mean, I don't know if Veno needed this, but Weaver got a buff, Brood got a buff, Gyro got a buff. It's not bad. In some ways, we're trying to simplify the game for new players. I'm not sure. Let me try Weaver. Because you're right, you should really be able to feel it. He doesn't know. What don't I know? Let me see how it feels to attack. Yeah, I can feel it on Weaver.
Prepare for battle.
Could definitely feel it. Pango eggs, oh boy. And then some here. Heroes can now have non-standard base mana region values. What did every hero have before? 1? So what does this mean? If he now has base region, does this mean he has 0.25 more than he did before? Or like, in compared to other heroes, what does this mean? Does this mean it's a super big buff to techies? I just had Weaver. Let me check Weaver's mana. Weaver's base region was... all had base of 0. He has 1 region. He used to have like 0.7. Everyone had 0 and was getting region from intelligence. I see. So all of these numbers, it just means that these heroes have a lot more. They just got buffed, basically. It's the same as these numbers. It just makes these heroes better. Why does techies get 1? Dude, you guys don't understand. This hero is... Why do you have 2 mana region level 1? I don't get it. Oh, idiot. That is incredible, actually. Anyway, let's move over to item changes. And let's not be in this game, because I can hear creeps fight each other. I don't like that. That's a pretty big yikes. Luna. My cat's looking at them. Observer Ward. Cost decreased. Pog. Supporting made easier. Gold bounty increased. From 100 plus 2 per minute to 100 plus 4 per minute. I don't think wards need to give more gold. At minute 10, if you find a D ward, you get 140 gold. And a sentry ward costs 75 gold. You can use 2 sentries to find 1 obs and you get your money back. I'm not a big fan. They also give a lot of experience. I feel like this isn't necessary, but I don't mind it that much. Sentry ward, cost decreased. So also by 25. They now have a stock limit. Max limit of 10. So they start at 4. You get a new one every 1 minute and 10 seconds. And you can only have 10. So you can't have some morons that buy 99 sentries because they want to flame their support. They can only at maximum buy 10 sentries now. I think that's fine. Tome of Knowledge. The initial 10-minute stock now provides 2 tomes. Now has a 5-minute use cooldown. So you get 2 tomes at 10 minutes. If one guy takes both, does he have a 5-minute cooldown? Or, so my question is, if you give 1 tome to your techies and 1 tome to your phoenix, once the techies uses the tome first, does the second tome go on cooldown? Or does only the same player have a cooldown? I guess the second one goes on cooldown too, regardless whether you use it. Okay, it's personal cooldown. So it's only so 2 guys get. Holy shit. So it's only same player cooldown. So there are actually 2 tomes. Huh. Interesting. From these changes, it appears laning stage is less snowballers than before, right? You get 6 earlier. Yeah. You get more experience. Towers have a bit more armor. You get 2 tomes, minute 10. The only thing, yeah, like after the laning stage, I think it's more important now because these killing sprees that you saw earlier, I think this XP matters a lot. Like if you kill a guy that has a small killing spree, you get 200 more experience. Instead of 200, you get 400. That's a lot. So I think that matters. You get 6 slightly faster. I think that doesn't matter so much as 20 experience. Eye of Skadi. Slow duration change from 5 to 5 for melee. To 3 seconds. So it's a... Wait, so melee Skadi used to be 5 seconds slow and range 2.5, and now it's 3 seconds static slow, no matter if you're melee or range. Slow amount reduced from 35 to 20% when used against melee heroes. Okay. Slow amount increased from 35 to 45 when used against range heroes.
Subscribed, motherfucker.
Attack speed slow now
Hello,
matches the
noob.
movement slow
Supports you
values
lost
above.
me safe lane, so I take tome. Thanks.
I take Tomes, boys. Brot schmieren, Porkchump. Thank you for the resub in Asterix, you fucking noob. I'm taking both Tomes. Attack speed slow now matches the movement slow values above. So you slow. So if you use it against range heroes, you slow more attack speed. If you hit melee heroes, they only lose 20. Am I getting this correct? You hit a range hero, they lose 45. You hit a melee hero, they lose 20. Is it static or is it percentage that they lose? Actually, I don't know that. So those enemy range you... Okay, so it's static. It's 45 and 20. I mean, if it was percentage. No! Helm of Dominator has a recipe? You fucking fuck, Ice Frog. Am I still buying this item? That's the question. Yikes. KheZu feels Helm in chat, guys. Pay respect. Pay respect. Well, at least one thing I can see, they took HP regen out of every other item. So Dominator, in comparison to the rest, it still gives you more HP regen. But it's 300 gold. That is a lot, man. Fuck. KheZu feels hell, man. KheZu feels Helm bad, man. I think that's what has to happen. Okay. I'm not liking this change because I like this item a lot. That's sad. I think the item was slightly too good, so I can see it. But 300? Ooh, 150, man. Let's go. You know, give me a 150 nerf. Let's go, baby. Pipe of Insight. They're taking some HP regen out. I talked about this like half a year ago when people were regen stacking. It's too much. So I can see it. They take out 1 HP regen here, 1 here, 1 here. Threshold bonus are reduced from 15 to 10. Ooh, this matters. I mean, the item is still very good, so I can get it. Mask of Madness, you get a little more movement speed. That's fine. The item has been pretty trash for a while. Rod of Atos lost 2 strength and 2 agi. I can get behind that. The item's very strong. It's very cheap. I don't know why you got so many stats in the first place. Drum of Endurance. Why does this... Dude, this item, I don't fucking understand. It keeps getting nerfed. It's like Faceless Void a year ago. The guy isn't picked and... Nerf Chrono, Nerf Chrono, Nerf Chrono, Nerf Bash. Nerf his talent, nerf his talent, nerf his talent. Dude, hardly anyone buys drums, man. Hello? Start speaking in the third person. Wait, what? Yikes, man. I mean, I don't mind it. It's only 2.25 regen, but I don't get it. Why are we nerfing drums, man? Nerf something else. Mana regen reduced on Vlad's. I can get behind that. Strong item, 5-man. It's, again, 0.25 regen. Spirit Vessel, heal reduction reduced, so people heal a little more. So it's not as good against Io and Huskar, yada yada. Morphling. Current health as damage per second reduced from 5% to 4%. Okay, significant nerf, I would say, but it's still good. Attack speed bonus reduced from 6 to 5. What's Raveband getting nerfed again? The fuck? Fixed multiple bloodstone stacking the mana regen amplification effect. Cool. Storm... KheZu flip to Storm, boys. Okay. Buff Gyro, people get excited. Nerf drum Giga. I see many drums in my guess. I don't see that many drums, honestly. Because they're all stacking. I mean, sure, they're stacking rave bands. I don't see that many drums. Like, which heroes do I buy? If I play Dota right now, which heroes do I buy drums on? I might occasionally buy it on Legion, Mars. Night Stalker. That's it, boys. 3 heroes I buy drums on. So Abaddon, he got the attack speed buff and reworked Scepter upgrade. Oh no. While borrow time is active, anytime an ally takes more than 525... How do you come up with that number? Damage, while within 1600 range of Abaddon, an individual miscall will automatically fire towards that ally. Scepter still increases duration by 1. Cast range reduced. and talent reduced. I actually really like the old scepter that Abaddon had. I thought it was really unique. The old scepter, what it did was when you ultied and you had Aghanims, everyone around you in like a 1k radius, 50% of the damage they were taking would be redirected to you. So they take less damage, and when your ulti is over, most of the time you'll be full HP. Because even if you don't take damage, you will, because it gets absorbed from your teammates. I think the idea is cool, but I like the old scepter a lot, so I don't like the rework too much. But I'm just biased. Alchemist added scepter upgrade. With scepter equipped or synthesized, you gain a bonus 30 damage and 6% spell amp for each scepter you gave allies at any point in the game. Great, because this hero, you know, didn't already have like good enough timings. So now instead of giving your teammates stuff, you actually get stuff for giving them stuff. You gain 30 damage and 6% spell amp. Let's say if you give 3 Aghs away, you get 90 damage and 18% spell amp. I don't think it's the biggest deal, but this is pretty stupid. Not a fan of this one. Oh, Asmog.
Sing ring rong ting tong ying yong ping pong ching kong sing song ding dong fing fong hing hong jing jong king kong ling long ming mong wing wong zing sung ving vong bing bang ning nang ching. Skembalu song chong. Ching. Skembalu song chong.
Thank you, Asmog. Not sure what to feel about this one. You need to Aghs yourself first. Oh, okay. You need to keep in mind that an Aga Roche kill can win you the game on some heroes. Oh yeah, true. Sounds like a logic rap sheet. Bruh in chat. Anyway. So you need to have your own scepter though. Okay, I don't know. I think this one is not that good, but to allow if it's on a dual stream of Synth. I am, baby. Worst donation of all time. Thank you, Asmog. Ancient Apparition Cation Allegation. Ice Vortex. It's the W spell, so you got 10 less mana cost. And Ice Blast can no longer be seen on the minimap by enemies if they have true sight. That's cool. I don't see what this is gonna do. 10 mana, cool. And Ice Blast, I think this is cool. Anti-Mage. Added Scepter upgrade, because this hero isn't already obnoxious enough. Thank you, Ice Frog. I waited 10 years for this. Added Scepter upgrade. Mana Void kills now add plus 70 seconds to the highest cooldown ability on the enemy hero. Cooldown starts once the enemy respawns. Increases the stun duration by 1 second. If the target dies during this period, it is still counted as a Mana Void kill. How long is this stun with Aghs? 1.3 seconds. And they get 70 cooldown. I mean, it seems like luxury. But 1 second cooldown? I don't know. I feel like it's pretty cool, but I don't think it's that strong until like very late in the game. It's cool against like some heroes, but it's hard to like it's hard to like imagine how good these Aghs are, in my opinion. I mean, it's like cool because I mean every hero has a 7th and 8th slot now, right? It used to be Moonshard. You're full slotted, what do you buy? Oh, Moonshard. If you're full slotted now, like what do you buy? You buy a fucking Aghanims. So what do you do? If I'm full slotted, I buy an Aghs, and now I buy the Aghs recipe. Now you consume it. You do lose the stats from it, like you lose the strength, agi, int, and the little health. Create hero, Aghs, enemy. Shouldn't I be able to see its cooldown? Whatever. Oh, he died a bit fast. Let's just see. So in this case, he would get 70-second cooldown on this spell after he respawns. So you jump him, I abyssal him, now I ulti him, he's stunned again. I mean, this hero, you already... Snickers axe is broken. You can get Scepter from Roche as well. Oof. Use it on Bristleback. Do the opposite. Ah yeah, makes sense. Okay, let's say I am... whatever. Let's say I am anti-mage and then he is also anti-mage. Select enemy hero, anti-mage. Spawn, level up enemy. He gets everything because he has to fuck me up. 2 Abyssal Blades. So how does it work if I'm not on will it put the spell on cooldown even if the spell isn't on cooldown? Let's figure that out. So does this go on cooldown now? Damn. And now if he kills me again, what are these illus doing? Oh, I'm so stupid. I just refreshed it. So now it's 70, and now when I respawn, what happens if he kills you? And now if the spell's on cooldown, he'll just add 70 on top, right? Oh shit. Ah, I need to... Am I at 130 now? Yeah, I am. Damn, man. It's better than I thought, for sure. Like, imagine you... this is really good against some heroes. Maybe Sand King... I mean, it will always be the highest cooldown spell, no matter what. I mean, you can abuse timings a lot more. It's interesting, okay? It's more interesting than I thought, okay? That is... not... okay. I take it back what I said. This is a lot more interesting than I had first anticipated. How long did I wait for this patch? 24. 5. I waited 2 months. Okay, Ice Rock, this better be good. Turn rate improved. Turn rate improved means they turn faster. Thank you. Fixed 10% of being unable to activate runes. You couldn't do that? But you were supposed to. Added Scepter upgrade. Grants a new ability, Rune Forge. Creates a random rune in front of you. Cooldown 60. The selection of runes includes bounty and power-up runes. Oh god, this sounds stupid. This shit can spawn a double damage rune in front of itself? Seriously? Yeah, if you kill a big teamfight hero and they buy back, it doesn't do anything. So I can do this, and now my clone can do it too. Oh my god. Why? What is this concept? Why can I get 2 DD runes? We're doing this until we get 2 DD runes. I just want to see if it works, because I think it does. So you can get double of the same rune. We just got 2 region runes. Oh my god. Ah! Just an Arc Warden comes to your base, guys. And he comes like this. Get ready. He makes his illusion. Then the illusion makes illusions. And then you pick up 2 illusion runes. Oh, here comes the boys. Here come the boys. 10 Arc Warden. 10 Arc Warden, come and hit your base. What do? This can happen. This is not even unrealistic. This can legit happen to you right now. I'm not even kidding. This is not unrealistic at all. Oh my god. Are you fucking me? I haven't spawned a bounty rune yet though. Wait, I need to spawn a bounty. It said bounty rune. I don't see any bounties. Oh, and you can take an arcane rune, so you get the next rune faster. So smart. Thank you, Gabe. Get a refresher, please. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we spawn. We're doing this until we spawn a illusion rune. There's no bounty rune. It said including bounty, right? Includes bounty runes and power up runes. I think that's the bug. Oh, there it is! What's the chance? Like 1 in 50? So that's an illusion rune. Oh, there it is! What happened to my refresher orb? Oh, that thing you can't use it. Whatever. Oh, can I even have 2 illus? No, you can't. So it's pretty weak then. Oh, well, whatever. No, my illu rune. There it is. I need a new illu rune. Hello. Can't take this. Oh, get ready, boys. Machine gun. 2k DPS. This seems very stupid. You can bottle. Oh my god, you can bottle them. Oh my god. You can bottle them and then stack. Oh no. Oh, there's gonna be so much stupid shit. I'm not liking this Arc Warden one. He gets a buff here, a buff there. Cool. Axe. Base damage increased by 3. Base armor increased by 1. That's cool. Last time I talked about Axe, I said this hero needs like a something base increase. Rework Scepter upgrade. Now causes Battle Hunger to be a 400 AoE target ability.
Warden is basically Thanos now.
Clap in chat. Thank you, El Pomfrit. Hey, Lost Enigma, thanks for resub. 3 heroes in your team with double damage. Oh my god.
Subscribe, motherfucker.
So you have 2 base armor.
Finally 7 months, yay. Are you going to play Arc for your first game?
Thank you guys for the resubs. You can even buy 2 bottles and get 2 different runes at the same time inside the 2 bottles.
You can even buy 2 bottles and get 2 different runes at the same time inside the 2.
Inside the 2.
Bottles.
Very clap. Bottles. Okay, so wait. Ags. Ags. You. Oh, that looks weird. I need to take off quick cast. I need to see the animation. So it used to be the same thing, just that you applied it in an AoE after you killed someone. So it's a 400 AoE. You get movement speed for it, and they all lose 30. They all get a 30% damage reduction. I mean, if you hit some people, you obviously run really fast because you steal their attacks, you steal their move speed. You also have a talent later for 120 DPS. They all have a lot of damage reduction. It's a 5-second cooldown and it's really strong at 25. It's a 160 DPS AoE nuke. I mean, convenient. E-sub. It works on creeps too. Not too bad. I like this axe buff. It gives half speed when using creeps. Okay. Brain Sap Scepter now also reduces cast point. Oh my god. They actually... Dota doesn't have this, like, right? Like cast point increase or decrease. So if you get Brain Sap by a Scepter Bane, which will nearly never happen, your spells happen a lot slower. Okay. Firefly cooldown. Okay, so Bad Rider gets a small nerf in terms of cooldown. Flaming Lasso Scepter secondary surge radius increased from 400 to 450. Okay, so small nerf to Bad, I don't mind it. Reworked Scepter upgrade. Wild Axes have no cooldown and can be used again once they have returned to beast. I actually think this is gonna be really strong. I think this is a really, really big fucking buff. Illusions with illusions with illusions. Blah, blah, blah. I tested this when I started the stream because this is one of the things that I read that excited me a little bit. So you throw your axes. A reminder that every time you hit heroes with axes, they deal more damage. So that was 230. This was like 280. This was like 320. And as soon as they're back, you can use them again. That's like 2 seconds. Let's throw them at 32. 32. That's like 2 seconds, depending on how far away you are. But if I now take the 20 talent as well, it makes them 150 damage more. So they deal 400 damage. So it was 180 and 200. Now it's 220 and 240. This doesn't seem too bad, honestly. It just means you cast Brain Cell faster yourself. Oh, it makes it... Makes it faster for yourself, I see. Also remember that it makes all of your summons deal more damage, the damage and per stack. So that's, I mean, if you chase someone like a little bit, you can use this like 2-3 times in a roar. Honestly, I think this Aghs sounds pretty cool. Thank you, Torum. I'm hyped for this Beastmaster change. I think it's nice. Speaking of, I should write down some heroes that I want to try. Ice OS Frog Patch. Beast Aghs. That's the first one. Bloodseeker. Whoops. Agility growth reduced. Blood drive mana cost reduced. 70 mana cost for 125 pure damage. Okay. Rupture is now lethal again. Deals 30, 45, 6% of distance movement. So is the spell the same as it used to be? It kills you again, and is the damage the same it used to be? Like, you know, the distance to damage. Janada damage reduced by 10 per level. Shuriken Toss Scepter now also increases cast range. Ooh, 800 cast range is a lot. Level 20 talent, yeah, that makes sense. I think this is cool, because I like this Aghs already. This is a very viable Aghanims in my opinion. It was already underrated. I think it's even better now.
-1, that's free quick maths.
Pew 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 machine arc warden gun Kelly belly pretty mummy KheZu Bobby logic.
Thank you, Cock, for the donation. Brewmaster, Thunderclap Reduce. Why does Brew just get nerfed every patch? I don't fucking understand. Prime move split Scepter now also against Brewlings 100 move speed. That is pretty cool. Scepter Brew is interesting now, I would say. Pew 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 pew. Mute Weird Champ. Bristleback, base armor increase. A lot of strength heroes. So every strength hero so far has been buffed already. Apart from Brewmaster, who somehow gets nerfed. So you gain 1 base armor on Bristle. How much base armor do you have on Bristle now? Like 3? I think you go to stats. No, you go to about 3.7. That's not bad. Sorry guys, my nose is itching. Warpath damage per stack. +4, +4. Vicious Nasal Goo Scepter AoE. It's very Aghanims Scepter heavy patch. Not sure how much I like that. Base attack speed increased from 100 to 125. We read it. Added Scepter upgrades. Increases spin web smack count from 8 to 20. Movement speed bonus from 70 to 100% and removes... Oh my god. Ooh, I don't know if this hero... The last time this hero was broken was when your 25 talent. Viscous. Is that how you say it? It's not vicious? The last time this hero was overpowered was when you had a talent at level 20 that gave you 8 more webs. And now it gives you 12 more webs if you buy Aghs. So if I have a web, I run it 480. If I have an Aghs, I run it 560 without boots. If I buy treads, I run it 520. Remember that this brood cannot be stopped from running over terrains. So movement speed is actually going to be pretty good on this hero now. If you... How much bonus do you get? 50 move speed from a Manta. It's not as crazy as I thought it would be. I thought he would move a bit viscous. Oh, really? Oh, viscous versus vicious. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, this... I mean... Oh, shit. So it actually would make sense to like get some move speed on this hero now. I mean, this Aghs looks very strong. Having 20 webs, I'm telling you. it's... People don't abuse the brood webs enough. I think this axe is very strong. Like, remember, like with the old brood, you used to be able to take this buff away from him, right? So he loses the movement speed and the, like, ability to run here. But you can kite so easily now. I mean, of course, this is like about the fastest you can be. Also, this is somewhat realistic, I think. I don't know if you can get much faster than this. Realistically, you would rather have treads than travels. But this axe is pretty strong. This is one of the better axes I think I've seen so far. What's the movement speed maximum? It gets capped. It's the axe from Roshan permanent, I think so, yeah. So this brood axe very strong. Centaur. Okay, a lot of strength heroes are getting base armor. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because that's their weakness. 2 point... This hero went from 1.4 to 2.4 armor. It's a lot. Chaos Knight. Strength gain reduced by 0.3. Minimum... So your stun deals 30, 20, 10 more damage than the same. Your maximum damage is the same, 10, 20, 30 more. So your stun is buffed in terms of damage, both minimum and maximum. Chaos Bolt minimum stun changed. So that is also increased. So the stun has been buffed all the way. Only the cooldown scales now. So you have more reason to skill the spell. And your strength gain was slightly reduced. Phantasm Scepter now also reduces incoming illusion damage from 260 to 180. Oh, that is really strong. Because not only does Phantasm Scepter make your illusion stronger, but if you have Scepter, you can cast it on your allies, and then those illusions are also stronger. I think this is pretty interesting. I feel like this hero could be a support now. You have more stun minimum. You have a little better, like, your stun is better both in damage and in terms of duration. And I think this Phantasm Scepter is really good as a utility CK. Of course, it's good for you too, but it's good if you go to use it on your ally. And illusions can lifesteal now. Oh, alles, hey Zulu. That sounds pretty cool. The Phantasm. Chen, Holy Persuasion. You get movement speed on your creeps, that's cool. The White Favor is now a passive aura. It gives you 1, 2, 3, 4 HP regen, 8, 12, 16, 20% health amplification, and 4, 8, 12, 16 bonus damage for heroes. Your creeps get double damage. Okay. The talent changed from Divine Favor cooldown to bonus damage. Okay, not sure how to feel about that. I don't really play much Chen, at least not currently. It's an aura instead of an active spell. At least you cannot dispel it. It's better for 5-manning. I mean, if everyone can use it, compared to throwing it on this one guy. I don't know. Klings has a bit more base mana regen, so that helps him. Added Scepter upgrade. Creates 2 skeletons near Klings when exiting Skeleton Walk. Increases Skeleton Walk speed by 30% and unlocks max movement speed. Creates 2 skeletons. Are they the same skeletons from then, like with the ulti? Because it means that they cannot farm. It means that they can hit heroes, but not farm. Expelliarmus. So once I exit, I spawn skeletons. And how fast do I move? So every time I leave it? So if I run around in Invis for 17 seconds... So let's say I run around for 17 seconds like I did now, and then I open on, let's say it's a team fight. I open up, I go Invis again, I open. Oh, I attacked out of Fade time there? So you could spawn 4 skeletons and then you pop your ulti and get even more. Doesn't sound too bad. But they don't farm creeps, right? That is like a big problem. I mean, it makes you kill more, but that's what you're already good at. Yeah, they don't hit creeps. And they also don't hit towers, right? What is... Oh, their damage is actually based on yours? I didn't know that. I don't know. It's probably good at some point, but... Not sure when you would get this. Burning Army base attack time, so it's buff early and then a nerf later. Nerf early, buff later. Less damage. Clockwork base armor increased by 1. Poop. Poop change. You have 2.1 armor now. The problem is still... I mean, it helps Clockwork and one of the things he's bad at, but his mana cost is really... Actually, they buffed Rocket, right? Yeah, so his mana cost is slowly getting there. His base armor is slowly getting there. His attack damage is super awful. I mean, I don't know if this is enough. It's nice. Nice. Crystal Maiden, attack point improved. So you hit faster and you get more attack speed. Okay. Darkseer. I was waiting for this hero to get nerfed a bit more. 3 base strength. That's 60 HP. It's quite a lot. Level 20 talent change from 400 AoE surge to 100 iron shell damage. And cooldown reduction to 10 armor. So now you have to choose on 25. It makes your killing stronger on level 20. But you now have to choose on 25 between AoE surge and wall. And you don't have AoE surge on 20 anymore. It's a pretty big nerf. Combined with Helm of Dominator being a lot worse as well. And you cannot take catapults. This matters quite a lot. I mean, you still have 620 HP. This hero has incredible base stats. Last time they nerfed him, what did they do? They nerfed him in the prior patch. I think they lowered his base armor by 2. Not this patch, apparently. Not this patch, apparently, either. They reduced his base armor, but they buffed his agility gain. Okay. That's still a good hero, I think. I mean, the Iron Shell damage at 20, I think you actually get a better timing in some games with the Iron Shell compared to the AoE surge. In some games. This is definitely a nerf, but it's doable. Oh well. Darkseer gets nerfed. Oh yeah, I'm at the wrong patch. Darkseer got nerfed. I think that's fine. The hero deserved it. Most of the stuff that I see so far, it looks fine. Nothing too crazy yet, in my opinion. I think the Beast Ag so far looks cool. The Ags might be cool. Arc Warden and Anti-Mage I cannot judge. Could be very game-breaking. Chaos Knight has potential as a support, in my opinion. Added Scepter upgrade. Attacking no longer takes you out of Shadow Realm. Each attack still has bonus damage based on the duration of the buff. So you can stay realmed for the whole duration and hit people? Or what? Am I getting that right? I am getting this right, yeah, right? Let's not take the attack speed yet.
The power, it's intoxicating.
So you go.
I got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Holy shit! I thought every time you hit, like you get 100, 100, 100, 100, you know, or 200. Wait. 200 weight, but not.
Get ready for a surprise.
Holy shit. Now we get 200 attack speed.
Jix, what do you say we go introduce ourselves?
Holy fuck, man. Are you serious? Wow. My god. Invincible boy hitting and killing you. Holy shit. I mean, the good thing is it doesn't pierce BKB, and if he gets stunned, he won't do much, but damn.
Let's get out of here.
My god. It's very strong. Pew 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 pew. Wow, that is very cool, man. Holy shit. If they kept that in, dude. Holy shit. Oh, the 120 gold per minute. Interesting. Shadowgrave Scepter. I think Dazzle Axe is just garbage. Death Prophet. Added Scepter upgrade. Let's load in. I really like this hero. So Ags. What does it do? Anytime an enemy is affected by your spells, Crypt Swarm Impact, Silence, Debuff, Siphon, Target, or when you attack an enemy, a ghost will fly out and hit the enemy for double the usual damage, then return to you with life. It's like a life steal. These ghosts apply a 100% slow for 0.3 seconds. So every time I hit them with a spell or an attack, one ghost will go there, hit it for double damage, and suck life from them and give it to me. That's what I'm interpreting right now. Let's try. So they deal 57. Now if I hit them, that was one ghost that dealt 115 damage. I wanna do some HP. They got me, brother. So now if I hit him, I should heal. Yeah, he actually lifestealed. Oh, I heal way too much because... Okay, let's just hit him. Let's dig on him. How much do I heal? 1k 50? I heal 40. I mean, I don't want to heal so much. So if you siphon a guy, they only deal bonus damage one time. I need to see one. I saw 100. That's it. Don't ult, you fool. You don't need ult. Wait, what? It's passive? What? Why? I thought it was when ult is active. What? What the fuck is this? What the fuck, dude? That seems super strong. Oh, it slows them. I have to try that. Like, I have to see the slow. So every time you hit them or attack them, you slow them. What the fuck? Aghanims. Spawn axe. Give him a heart and a travel. 390 move speed. He hasn't gotten slowed. Oh, there he was slowed. Hit him, you fucker. Whatever, give me some attack speed. Like, some little attack speed I could have. Fuck it. I have a fucking butterfly because I'm dope. So yeah, I mean, if you hit people with your spells, you just fucking slow them. I don't understand. This is very strong. That's... okay, this sounds really strong. They also reduce the cast point. Disruptor gets a talent buff, thank you. Doom Devour. Devour now has a creep level limit of 3, 4, 5, 6. The big creeps are all level 6, right? Ooh, I think this is a big nerf. Holy shit. Added Scepter upgrade. Adds a 4th level to Elder Dragon form, a Black Dragon. Gaining Scepter increases the level of your ultimate by 1. Black Dragon has 50% more corrosive damage, splash damage, and slow amount. It also increases your attack range to 600 and grants you 30% magic resistance. This sounds very strong. So instead of slowing... wait, what? 50% more corrosive damage. So what, instead of 20, it deals 30? Oh, whatever. So he runs at 270. Monka. So what do I do more now? You slow a lot more. So instead of running at 270, he runs at 216. He takes 19 DPS. So instead of 20 DPS, you deal 30. That's pretty weak. And you deal more splash damage. You deal 115% splash. Am I not supposed to deal more damage splash? Why am I hitting them for less than I'm hitting the main target for? That seems wrong.
Why are you not streaming in the evening? The last days I miss your stream because I work. In the mornings, KheZu flip.
Sorry, Tango. Yay! Big dragon. That... something is wrong though. The radius is bug. They don't have health. Okay, you guys are right. You do deal. Okay, I do deal more. Okay, so it does work. Yo, Barracudic, thanks for the resub. And what else does it do? You get more attack range at 30% magic resistance. I mean, you look fucking insane. Bloodless yourself? I don't want to see it. I really don't. And this looks interesting. I talked about the Arc Illusion already. You can look at the VOD real quick if you want to see it. Drow Ranger. Marksmanship no longer instantly kills ancients. Still does damage peers. Marksmanship now only pierces base armor, not total armor. 2 months. I waited for this. Thank you. Elder Titan, rework Scepter upgrade. What was the last one? I think it disarmed with your ult. Echo Stomp now causes you to become spell immune while channeling and for 2 additional seconds per affected enemy hero. I don't know if that's worth 4k gold. It's cool, but is it good? If you hit 2 heroes, it's a 4-second BKB. Upgrades Earth Splitter. Imagine 5-man Echo Stomp. I mean, then it's a BKB, so why not buy a BKB? And have it secured instead of needing to hit 5. Ember Spirit, added Scepter upgrade. Fire Remnant cast range is 3 times longer and initial Remnant move speed is 2 times faster. Maximum number of charges increased from 3 to 5. This sounds very cool. Offline Ember, here I go.
For battle.
Let's see. Let's be like level 12, have like some normal items, some phase boots, some drums. I get my charges, okay. How much damage does it do right now? 600? Yeah. 450 damage. So if I buy Agged, it does what? I get 5 charges. It's 3 times longer. Whoa. My lord! And it doesn't cost any mana. Holy shit. I mean, it sounds really good later on. And at 25. Can you just pause the demo instead of quitting lobby each time? Yeah, you're right. I should do that. What's the cooldown on it? I need to take this off. Is that wrong? Oh! I took the wrong talent. Try when you're affected by slow. Fuck that. Max. Bam, 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 bam. Veil. Ags. Travels.
Prepare for battle.
Octarine. If I have, let's say I have 4, okay, not 5. This looks interesting. This, and it costs no mana. It's important that they change that. This looks like an interesting axe. To be honest, Faceless Void. Strength gain increased by 0.3. Level 10 talent from 10 strength to 12. Time walk cooldown from 1 to 1.5. And attack speed from 40 to 45. This is the least exciting change I have read this entire patch. And it's one of my favorite heroes. Can you please give this hero something cool, man? Don't give me this shit. 0.3 strength gain. Plus 2 strength. I want damage on level 10. I mean, now maybe I want strength because it's 12, but... Added Scepter upgrade. Grants you a new ability, Dark Portrait. Creates an ink illusion of a target enemy hero. Illusion lasts 20 seconds. and is magic immune with 30% movement speed. Takes 200% incoming damage and deals 150% outgoing damage. This sounds very strong. Ooh, this is like, it's magic immune and it deals more damage than the hero you're replicating. Give me a Luna.
Prepare for battle.
Level this Luna. Give it some items. Threads, Manta, and fucking Dragonlance for all I care. And so if... Does that spell scale or is it always the same? So the spell is always the same, no matter what level you are. Okay, cool. It lasts 20 seconds, it's magic immune, it runs faster, and it deals more damage. That doesn't seem fair. It works with your ulti. Of course. Oh my god. Brimstroke Axe. Oh my fucking god. This does not seem fair at all. Why is it magic immune? Why is it faster than my enemy? Look at this shit. Let's give it a butterfly. Holy shit. This is insane. Magic. I could give it stun. Oh my. I keep leaving it, sorry. Oh my god, dude.
Dark mural comes to
That's really strong. Inksoul is now castable on allied spell immune unit. So you can solo kill people with this shit, dude. A 35-second cooldown. What was the cast range? I didn't check the cast range, but it looked pretty good. Gyrocopter gets a base attack speed increase. I like that. The hero's pretty weak. Base armor increase by Husk. A lot of strength heroes getting base armor increase. So +1 here, some buff here, some buff here. Sure. Base damage increased by 3, and then every X-Sword reduced by 1. So if you're X-Sword Invoker, your damage is the same, but if you're playing Quas-Vex Invoker, your damage is significantly increased by 3. Because this hero is really weak early on. Level 10 talent for your meteor contact damage. Level 20 talent for your alacrity, attack speed, and damage. Oh god, I don't want to look at it. Ayo is in Captain's mode, and I'm really afraid it's the same hero. Added to Captain's mode, that's the first scary line. Added Scepter upgrade. Spirits now passively spawn around you constantly every second. Every second. Okay. Tether pull can now be interrupted if stunned during it. Like Timber Chain. That's it. They didn't like forget his other spells that maybe they're broken. You give him a Scepter, which sounds very strong. You get a fucking ball every second that deals 80 damage and slows. And then you just allow the tether pull. When he tethers someone, you can stun him and he won't actually beep, boop, boop, beep, go to him. Oh, God. No, this doesn't. Guys, can we just read Overcharge? 140 attack speed and 20% less damage. 140 attack speed. He gives my fucking carry a moon shard. More, I think. He gives my carry a moon shard. He makes my carry take less damage. Then he heals my carry for 1.5 times more than he heals. I don't get it. Jerk Hero, Liquid Fire ability effect still impacts the area when a target dies or the attack is evaded. Okay. Keeper of the Light. Scepter now also causes Illuminate to not require channeling. Still provides heal bonus. Scepter now also. What do you mean also? What does it do?
I am the keeper of the light.
So it's the same as before. The color is the same as he used to be. Just that he doesn't have to use his ulti. But instead he has Will-O-Wisp. Chakra magic can now be cast on enemies, placing a debuff that drains of current mana. It lasts 5 seconds. So wait, you're telling me this spell costs no mana, right? You now have mana leak with no mana cost. Oh my god. Why? So you rework Caudle to give him new spells. Then a bit later, you keep the new spells you gave him and you give him back the old spells. Let's see how good this mana leak is. I mean, this here, let's give him some levels, whatever. 400. It's not as strong, but it's still there. I don't know why he has it. I'm afraid of this hero. I always have been afraid of this hero. Don't forget that IO free eggs. Oh, yeah. It's current, not max. It's still good. Thank you, Knorin. Huh. Legion Commander. Let's go, baby. Base armor increased by 1. What am I at now? 2.9 for Legion? Let's go, baby. Let's go. High move speed, high damage, good armor. Let's go. Legion Commander is written down. Doesn't stun anymore either. Ah, it doesn't stun. Okay. It's still... I mean, this is still a big buff for the hero. He just gains a new spell for nothing. And he gets an axe, which used to be fucking strong. Lich gets mana regen. Lina gets a strength gain increase and a turn rate improve. This hero's been getting buffed for a while, so this is good. Lion gets a small nerf on Finger of Death. I can't blame him for that. Lone Druid, strength gain increased by 0.3. And then the true form. Same 100, 200. Not sure if this hero needs it, but sure. It's fine. Luna, base damage increased. I think this matters a lot. Luna's base damage has been very weak. This is a really good buff for the hero. Lycan, added Scepter upgrade. Causes one of the... Causes one of the 3 creep ways to include 2 wolves. One of the ways get 2 wolves. You cannot control the wolves, but they are considered your units. These wolves have the same move speed as lane creeps. Is this a joke? 4k gold to randomly spawn 2 wolves on the map every 30 seconds. Nah, that sounds really garbage. That sounds like the worst acts I've read in the entire patch. What the fuck? No, this is bad. And then 15 talent, you increase the feral HP region from 8 to 10. You could turn it from 8 to 15 and people wouldn't take it. Cooldown reduction on a hero that uses spell, and 10 million items. No way. This is absolutely garbage. This doesn't change the hero at all.
I missed you so much, WTF.
What up, Zoroko? On each lane. No, it chooses one lane. Causes one of the 3 creepers to include 2 wolves. One wave. One lane will get 2 wolves. If all 3 lanes got wolves, you could maybe debate if it's good. But... really bad. Starting strength increased by 2 on mag. That's cool. Shockwave Scepter, max range increased. That's cool. And the speed increased. Okay, I can dig these changes on mag. Mars, added to Captain's Mode. I'm very happy I played this hero in the last couple of days, at least a little bit. Base damage reduced by 4. Base armor reduced by 1. Added Scepter upgrade. God's Rebuke cooldown is now 1.4 seconds during Arena of Blood. Okay. And it puts the cooldown, like it puts a spell off cooldown when you cast it. Arena of Blood damage
Subscribe,
rescaled, 30, 15, and the same.
KheZu
And the
is
cast
back,
point is
Pog.
higher. Okay. Thank you for the resubs, guys. So Mars, what is my actual base damage and my base armor now? Then you big dip. Been figuring out how to escape data from Dota above the gods and so. What's up, dude? Okay, so the -1 armor nerf, that matters a lot. You only have 2.2 now. Your base damage is still okay. Your armor is also okay. Let's see if we can feel the change of the cast point. Like, can I still ulti and then spear? Wow, that felt very bad. I could not combo properly there. That still worked. Now the cast point. Does cast point at all change the fact how fast I can use my... Cast point just means like how long it takes for me to actually use the spell, right? So in terms of... Instead of casting the spell after 0.1 seconds, I cast it after 0.2 seconds, right? Also give you gold if they lasted. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. And so the axe, when you have arena on, this spell has a 1.4 second cooldown. How often can you use it? Okay, let's see. So I could potentially, you could go in. You do this. Now you get your W again. 1, 2, 3. It's good late game, I think. Like, if you get max level, sure. And you get like all of this, you know, I think then it's good. I think it's good late game. I don't think it's good before. I guess you can once every 4 seconds. I get it. You can still spear combo. Okay, cool. I think it's good later. It's definitely not something you want to get early on. Mars has huge mana problems. Yeah, you might want to go Hex Lake or something. I mean, I think this is cool. Mars, that he's in competitive and he got nerfed. It bothers me that this hero got nerfed a lot more compared to Io. You both put him back in the game, but you don't do anything to Io. I'm really not a fan of that. I'm a fan of these Mars changes. I think the hero looks pretty stable now. Medusa, agility gain reduced and the mana steal talent reduced by 5%. Really? Couldn't you just put it down to 20? It's a good start, but come on, man. Anyway, I like the nerf. Where was I? Medusa. Meepo, base damage increased by 2, level 10 talent, 7 to 10, damage increased, evasion increased. Okay, I mean, whatever. I don't play this hero. I think the hero can have a small nerf, a small buff, but this hero is scary. You need to be careful. Marana buffed. Small attack point increase, base attack speed increase, and the Starstorm Scepter upgrade trigger 1 second. This is cool. I like that. Monkey King, added Scepter upgrade. Spawns a monkey soldier near you every 3.5 seconds. These soldiers last 12 seconds. Soldiers do not spawn if you are invisible or in trees. These soldiers can attack any target. However, they will not attack buildings if you are not within range. So they can help you farm. They can help you kill towers. Do they proc your items? Holy shit. Let's figure that out. I guess they proc your items. So as soon as you jump to someone from the tree, you spawn it. Am I correct about that? Because now you're not spawning it. And they also kill creep waves, is that correct? Can you control it? No. And they hit buildings too? Oh my god, they hit exactly as much as I do. How long did they last?
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Wow. This one is strong. Very strong. Phew. This one seems very good. One of the better eggs, I think. I don't know when you want to buy it. But that looks very strong. It helps you farm. It probably could help you Roche. It helps you hit buildings. Mind you, they hit exactly as hard as I did. I hit for 46 and so did this monkey. If you have one monkey, you basically hit the tower with a DD rune. Morphling, Adaptive Strike nerfed. Thank you. Added Scepter upgrade. While morphed, you gain 35% cooldown reduction. While morphed. While you're in the ulti or while you're morphed to the hero? That is the question. Morphling. Because this could mean that utility morphling could be good. Aghanims. Let's turn into Let's turn into Puck. Okay. I have Aghanims, so 6 points.
Subscribe, motherfucker.
Ethereal.
Plus 2 4 scepters feels good, man.
Plus 24 scepters, Pog. So the hotkeys for some reason are incredibly messed up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, 8 seconds. Okay, let's do it at 45. So at 53, it should be off cooldown. We go back at 52 to find out. Yeah. You don't actually have to be morphed into the hero to get the cooldown reduction. Keep in mind that the morphed hero gets Aghs buffs too. Wait, what? Ah, if it's on QWE, I see. Huh. And you get a cast range or something? Like, oh, it made it a lot longer. Lol. That's interesting. Don't know how good it is. Probably in some matchups, it's good. Nature's Prophet, base damage reduced by 2, Treants, attack damage reduced by 3, 2, 1, same. Whatever. Necro, Scythe. Okay, the respawn time is the same, -5, -10. I can't argue with that one too much. Night Stalker added a Scepter upgrade. Void is now applied at a 900 AoE around you. Increases the Void mini-stun from 0.1 to 0.6 and it reduces the cooldown by 2 seconds. After hearing and listening to the first time... Sounds like it has potential, but I don't know how much. So a 900 AoE around me. Do I need to see them? I mean, of course I'm ulti right now, so I wouldn't know. What up, Baumol? The Roshan Scepter consumable looks interesting. It's a point. 4k gold to make your Q spell stronger. I don't know. Do I need to see them? I don't. Okay. doesn't sound that good. Sounds like one of the worst acts, in my opinion. Nyx Assassin, base strength reduced by 1. Vendetta nerfed. That's quite significant. 20, 10 and the same. Whatever. Ogre Magi multicast chance increased. That's cool. 25 talent. That's cool. Guardian Angel Scepter now also provides 40 HP regen per second. Oof, that's good. And it affects buildings. So the buildings heal. Huh, that's not bad. 40 HP regen is a lot. You make them physical immune and they get HP regen. That's 320 heal with a level 1 ulti with Axe. 400 with level... Base attack time increased. Sorry, base attack time increased. Does this mean it takes him longer to attack? So his attack speed is lower, right? He hits slower. Is that correct? Oracle. This is a nerf to Oracle's attack. Despite... You can cancel TP and AoE despite having vision. Yeah. So this is a nerf. Okay, I like that. Holy shit, you can tell. Wow. Poor Oracle. Holy fuck. Felt like slow motion. Equilibrium now passively provides 11, 18, 25, 32% mana steal. Mana steal. When activated, it triples the mana steal and slows enemies hit by your spells. Passively provides mana steal. When activated, triples the mana steal. What do you mean triple? I mana steal 96%. What? I don't understand. I steal 96% of mana? Could the Axe NS help him farm? I guess.
Prepare for battle.
So, what? I don't understand. So, you deal damage and then you just steal mana. So if I auto attack someone, I get mana. So now if I use my third spell... That does not seem right. Wow, isn't that way better than before? I don't know, it sounds way better than before. I don't play this hero, so I don't know, but this sounds way better than before. Pangolier added a Scepter upgrade. Shield Crash now casts a 2 attack swashbuckles every 90 degrees around your hero. Shield Crash. So every time you hit a guy with Shield Crash, you would spawn a 2 attack swashbuckle every 90 degrees around your hero. Every time you Shield Crash, every time you hit a hero. Lucky Shot cannot silence anymore, it can only disarm, and it reduces armor. What? You don't have Ags. Did I need Ags?
Of course you can expect to fight.
Okay, so what? I buy an Aghanims.
Prepare for battle.
What? What in the fuck is happening? So in ulti, you just spam Shield Crash. Oh yeah, my bad. What the fuck is happening, dude? How good is this? I mean, you can proc your items, I get that. Is it worth 4k gold though?
Monkey King Bear.
I need to spawn him again. And give him items. I have to see someone else do this, because I can't judge right now how good this is. It looks funny, for sure. But... That sounds interesting, though. I need to see someone do this. If you get really good with it, it sounds like it could be good. Because you can spam it so hard in your ult. Added Scepter upgrade for PA. Blur now has instant cast time and applies a Dispel. Anytime you get a hero kill, your abilities are refreshed. Whoa. Reduces blur cooldown to 12. I mean, again, it's 4k gold to get this. It sounds cool, but is it that good? 0.2 strength gain and 0.2 agi gain for PL. Okay. Phoenix. Base strength increased by 2. That's a clap. Supernova. Supernova now causes your abilities to refresh on cast rather than at the end of the spell. What? Supernova now causes your abilities to refresh on cast rather than at the end of the spell. Supernova Scepter now also... Ah, okay. Also allows you to cast Sunray and turn its direction while in Supernova. Whoa. That sounds very strong. So I can use Sunray in my egg. So wait, I can do this. Now I egg and now I sun... Do I need to Sunray before? They can get it without using an item slot. Yeah, later. Holy shit. Can I move? You can't move the egg. That change is for Sunray and for buyback. No need for Scepter. What do you mean no need for Scepter? You need Scepter to do this. Yeah, you can't Sunray without. That is really... I mean, the axe is already very strong. The axe makes your egg stronger. It allows you to take in a bro. Create hero ally. How did... What? Wait, whatever. So you take in this guy, and then you can Sunray. Like, you can protect your egg with this. This has a higher turn rate than your main hero, by the way. Finish first, Sunray. What do you mean? I can wait a bit. So I'm doing this. Now I ulti. Holy shit. That is really cool. That's a big buff, man. You still lose HP. I mean, I don't care. Finish first Sunray, then second Sunray ult. Doesn't matter, honestly. Who cares? But this allows you to protect your egg. Not only does it allow you to protect your egg, it helps your teammates. You can kill them while they're running away. This is very strong. And this is already one of my favorite heroes. This is one of the better Aghs for sure. And I'm not sure how many people realize that. You also gain 2 bonus strength. How much HP do you start with? 680 maybe, no? $620. Very strong. Can you laser before egg without eggs? Yeah, but then it dies. Does it move with the... No, you cannot move the egg. Can you kill yourself with Sunray and egg? No. How could you? You're full HP once you egg. Puck gets a 0.4 int increase and a 0.2 strength increase. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. Because I think Puck is not a bad hero right now. Did any items change that would make Puck better? If anything, a lot of these auras got changed, which makes, in my opinion, Puck a little better in fights and all. Okay. I mean, this is not an interesting change to Puck, but it's a good one. The Phoenix change, I think, is very cool. Pudge, he gets base int by 2. Yeah, convenient. And a talent increase. Pugna, he gets 0.5 mana regen. That helps. The hero has mana regen problems. You have a high mana pool, but bad mana regen. Agility gain increased by 0.3, so it helps you a bit with your attack speed, a little bit of armor. Netherward mana loss increased by 0.05, 0.1, 0.15, and then 0.2. That matters. Let me see his mana regen now on level 1. 1.5? Maybe a little higher? How much? 1.7. Ooh, that's pretty good, man. By the way, how does this work? When they get these, now they get +5 base mana regen. Does this mean with the more int you get, the better this buff is as well? Or is it just always, no matter how much int you have, it's always plus 0.5 more? Or does it scale through the game with how much more int you get? You know what I mean? Like, is this like, oh, okay, it's a plus 0.5 base mana regen buff? Or is it a, oh, holy shit, in the early game it's this, but then later it's even more? Whatever. It's a fixed 0.5. Okay. Still good. Still good. It would be too strong, I think, yeah. Okay. Eye of the Storm Scepter no longer increases attack rate. You hit 0.1 faster, I believe. Eye of the Storm Scepter now hits up to 2 different units. Ooh. And it still, so it can hit a building and a hero. Maybe it can hit 2 buildings, or it can hit 2 heroes. Ricky base damage increase. Oh, they need to stop buffing Ricky. Ooh, this hero is getting there, dude. He's getting way too many buffs. He has 51 to 55 damage now, and he has high armor. This hero is... I'm scared of this hero soon. Agility, they increased Rubik's base agi by 4 and his agi gain by 0.4. Why? Did they really want this hero to be like a core, like a mid laner? I don't see why else you would do this. I mean, I was thinking about playing Rubik offlane for a while, but he had 1 armor. Now he has 2. Doesn't seem too bad. So, MK, Grimstroke, and Dark Bull are OP spam before nurse. Wraith King? Oh, MK. And I have a cap max of 10, so that's buffed in us. Well, that's true. Sell more Arcanas. Int gain to SD. Shadow. What am I fucking saying? Shadow Fiend 0.2 strength, 0.2 agi gain, and a little more mana regen. Sounds interesting. Rasta. Fuck me. Rasta. Where was Rasta? Bit more mana cost. Base attack speed increase on Silencer. That's cool. I think they might want him to be. I mean, this makes him stronger as a support and a core, but especially as a core. Ancient Seal cast range and mana very minor buffs for Skywrath. Very minor. Not the biggest fan. Slardar added Scepter upgrade. Slithering Crush now creates a puddle of water that is considered a river for bonuses. Provides 25 HP regen, 12 armor, and 40% status resistance while in a puddle or river. In addition to the normal Guardian Sprint river bonus. Woof. Puddle AoE is 550. It lasts for 25 seconds. Guardian Sprint now passively provides an extra 5, 20, 35, 50% movement speed boost in the river with unlocked max speed rather than a... This hero is nuts.
You won't escape.
Oh. Huh? I have 90% move speed bonus and I run at 600? What? How is 4... wait, what? I'm so confused. Am I not supposed to be faster? It's a fucking base move speed. Oh, I thought he was gonna run at like 9 million move speed. Oh, that is super huge. Holy shit. That is mega huge. You gain 12 armor and 40% status resistance.
Your middle tower
But you need this axe to gain it. Oof. Damn. I don't know if it's 4K. I don't know if it's worth 4K gold, but that's pretty cool. Well, you can run higher than 550 move speed outside of the water now, though. So you don't need to be in a river when you have this axe. Like you can, if you're at land and you sprint, you used to be 550 now, but now I'm 680. So it is a buff. Okay, 25. Whoa, what? He got a talent for that? 3.5 second cool. I mean, the haze undispellable is so strong though. Oh, wow. Damn. Oh, speaking of, they didn't reduce status resistance in Satanic. Oh. They didn't nerf Satanic. Nor Sanj and Yasha. I just realized when I read about the status. Oh, come on, man. 30%. 58%. 64%. This seems strong. Something I need to like write down just to try it. Slaughter Ags. Did they hear? So did you? Is this a? Now passive provides an extra in the river with unlocked max speed. Okay. Okay. Slark base attack speed increased by 20. Shadow Dance passive health region rescaled, so it's better, and the same. Scepter range increased. Okay. Spectre added Scepter upgrade. Grants you a new ability, Shadow Step. Allows you to perform a single target unit haunt. Cooldown 70. Does the illusion deal damage? Like, is it the same as haunt, or do you just click on a guy and then you port to him? F. Shadow Step. It does attack. It took a while. Interesting. Very interesting. So he has higher chance of getting the free drop from Third Roche. That is worth remembering, yeah. What are the odds of Sada getting that? Yeah, you don't need it. That's interesting. Spur, wow, that's a lot to read on Spurbreaker. What? Base health region increase. Bulldoze status resistance increase by 4, 6, 8, 10. Movement speed by 2, 2, 2, 2. Greater by stun duration rescaled. 0.3 less, 0.2 less, 0.1 less, the same. So the damage is higher, the stun is lower. 6%, 4%, 2% the same. Charge of darkest mana cost. Wow, 70. Nether strike, scepter, cast range. And the radius. You hit like everyone in a radius, right? I don't know, this axe is pretty trash, I think. Big buff though to this hero. I don't know if this hero needed it. Techies, you get 1 mana region more. We talked about that as well. Added a scepter upgrade against your new ability, Psionic Project, and allows you to teleport to any trap after a 2-second channel. Does not break meld. So you can do it while you're melded. Wow, you can actually just port around the map and kill supports that run over traps. Mana cost 100, detonates the trap on arrival. Okay, added scepter. That sounds really strong. But again, you always need to remember it's 4K gold to get it, to get these things. Added scepter upgrade. After casting Metamorphosis, a wave travels around in all directions, causing enemy heroes to become feared for 3 seconds upon impact. The wave starts traveling after 0.6 seconds. What the fuck is that? Did he just start screaming or what? Wow, that is cool. Holy shit. It's like Malakan from Han. He had this ult. Oh, well, right? Han had a hero that it turned from melee to range with his ult, and then if you used it beside people, it would fear them. I mean, the sound effect is probably the coolest thing about it. But it is a lot of gold. They run away isn't bad. Like depends. If you have like some, you know, like whatever. If you have some stun. Reflection no longer affects illusions. You know what happened? Oh, hey, Ice Frog, Ice Frog went to the producer team, the coding guys. He's like, hey guys, can you code so that when Terrorblade plays against Phantom Lancer and spawns Reflection, that the game doesn't lag? Oh yeah, let me try. So they try. It doesn't work, okay? They can't fix TB and PL lagging each other, or Monkey King and PL lagging each other. So they're like, okay, Ice Frog, just nerf Terrorblade. And now we have Reflection no longer affects illusions. Congrats, guys. Your PCs have been buffed. This is what happened. I feel it. This is what happened. Whatever. Gosh, Scepter upgrade radius increased from 240 to 260. This is so good. This Tidehunter axe is so underrated. I thought it's already good. I think this is great. And now it's even greater. You also have talents for it. Like, look, you have a 10 talent, XP talent, 20 talent, and then potentially 25 if you want this. It travels really fucking far. Probably travels to like the tier 1 tower. Not quite, but nearly. Like, if you take it's minus 12 armor, it's 360 damage, it's a 40% slow. It lasts 4 seconds with a 7-second cooldown. This is strong. Ice always goes Axe and Tide. There's a reason for it. I think it's pretty. Because the most ill heroes buy Manta, so. Reflection is now a useless spell because most ill heroes buy Manta. I mean, yeah. Timbersaw. Oh, I didn't know this hero was getting buffed. Strength growth increased by 0.4. Int gain increased by 0.4. Base armor increased by 1. How much? This hero has 0 base armor, right? No, he has 1.6. That actually matters a lot. Level 10 talent changed from Spell Amp to Mana Regen. From XP gain to health. From 5 reactive to 8. You get Spell Amp on 15 and you get more. Ooh. Int is 0.3. Wait, what? What did I say? They buffed his int gain by 0.3 and his strength growth by 0.4. So I have 2.5 regen. Now if I take this, I have 5. That's not too bad. I have 10.5 with Yules. So do I just have 8 without the Yules then? At level 10? Whatever, I went one too much. That's not bad. It's you either get health or mana regen. I think that's way better than the XP talent that the hero used to have. I like this. This is a good buff to Timber. Don't think it helps him falling off in late game. I actually think the hero had a weakness in the early mid game right now in a lot of games. I think that helps him a lot. Tinker, more base, mana regen, 0.8 int gain, and some talent increase. I don't like that, but I hate Tinker, so. Tiny gets an intelligence growth increase. Added Scepter upgrade. Grants you a new channeling ability. Channeling, Tree Volley. Every 0.4 seconds, a random tree within 525 range of your hero will be thrown towards the targeted AoE. Deals 120% of your damage to enemies in that area. Target AoE 400, cast range 300, max channel. Cooldown 12. He also got a buff on tree grab and grow. This sounds a bit scary. Sounds good, King Sweden. XP rate was so good. I don't think you needed it. Okay, tree volley. So what? What the fuck? I assume it does not affect towers. Please tell me it does not affect towers. What the fuck is this spell? So what if I go divine? Monka S, dude. What if there are no trees? Nothing happens. Damn, this sounds really strong, dude. He's 6 trees, right? Let's count. Well, I think it's 6 trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, let's go like more realistic. Like whatever, you have these items. That sounds pretty cool. Was I able to crit off the trees there? I don't think so. I didn't crit, did I? Like you can't proc. You can. Oh shit. It crits. It lightnings. Oh shit. It did. Wow, this is strong. Shit, dude. Holy fuck. Tree and Protector. More mana regen. Nature Skies has been reworked. It is now a self-cast ability with a 0.6 second cast time. No longer has a fade delay, nor gets interrupted on damage taken. Goes on cooldown after the invisibility buff ends. Cooldown 10, 8, 6, 4. Mana cost 30, 40, 50, 60. Movement speed, oh, hired. Damage rescaled 60. Self-cast ability. So now I'm in this for how far? Okay, very little. Okay. This is probably the most reworked spell in Dota. Added Scepter upgrade for Troll. Reduces Battle Trance cooldown to 35 seconds and allows it to be cast on allied or enemy heroes. It lasts half duration on enemies. You can Battle Trance your ally, but you could also Battle Trance your enemy and make them run into you. But it lasts only 3 seconds. You can like save your ally and he goes crazy. So Troll doesn't have to be a carry now. Why would you do it to enemy? I'd force him out of position. Sounds like it would be really good on your ally. Does it pierce Bob? Will enemy attack his allies though? I mean, no way, right? He's gonna attack you, not his allies. I mean, I'm gonna try it, but there's no way. So I buy Aghs. I spawn 2 Bobs. Let's see if Bobs end up fighting each other or if Bob ends up fighting me. Angry Bob. Yeah, they all wanna fight me. Okay. You can cancel Black Hole for BKB. Progress. This sounds pretty cool. I like this Aghs change. Tusk only has talent changes. Level 20 talent from speed to cooldown. Level 25 talent from that cooldown to that cooldown. And then level 25 you get more chance on the punch, whatever. Underlord, this is the least exciting buff I've read this patch. You get 15 radius on your stupid pit and a lower cooldown. Congrats, man. Soul Rip cast point improved, cool. Tombstone zombies now treat illusions like creeps, requiring 2 hits to kill rather than 1. Tombstone takes a quarter damage from creeps / illusions rather than 1/2. Huh. So Tombstone isn't as hard countered. Vengeful Spirit. Netherswap now has a 0.25 second cooldown to prevent accidental use. Good job, guys. Okay, all you Pepegas out there who use 2 swaps, you will now only use 1, okay? Good job, guys. Guys, we need to buff the noobs in the game and add an internal cooldown, okay? So people don't misclick. Okay, thank you. Venomancer. Skirt, skirt. Base intelligence increased by 2. Base attack speed increased by 15. And poison sting. Dude, they need to stop nerfing, buffing this talent. He slows for 29% now. What's happening in Major Scroll? It's just funny. It's just funny to meme about this stuff. Let's see. Can I feel the bonus attack speed or can I not?
Prepare for battle.
I don't know if I can feel it. I mean, look at this now. This slows for 29%. You wanna move, brother? 120 move speed? Can you try S and Y? Wait, on who? Thank you, Ice Toad. Veno seems cool. Not the greatest buff, but, you know, sounds cool. Visage. More magic resistance and a little higher health on the birds by 150. Okay. Chaotic Offering Scepter. Now lands the second golden point 4 seconds after the first rather than both at the same time. That's cool. It just means it's a longer stun. Fatal Bonds count rescales from 3 to 3, 4, 5, 6 to 6. That is very good. Fatal Bonds rescale damage from 25 to 13, 17, 21, 24. That's a pretty cool buff to Warlock. Now has Weaver, 0.4 base mana regen, and his attack speed was increased by 20. Cool. Rework Scepter. Now adds 2 charges to Windrun and increases movement speed by 45%. Don't you have a movement speed cap anyway, so it doesn't matter if you have higher move speed? I play a lot of Veno, that is correct. Does it matter? There's not a move speed cap. So you run a little faster. And you now have a 30-second cooldown on your upgradable by Aghs. Oh, it does. Ah, it still upgrades the ulti. Yeah, what? Or is it a bug? It doesn't upgrade the ulti anymore. No, it reworked. So now you get 2 charges of Windrun. This is literally only good if they can purge your first Windrun. And then you have another one. I don't see why I would buy this Aghs. The cool thing is now that you don't necessarily need ulti to have a low cooldown on your ult. You don't necessarily need Aghs to have a low cooldown on your ult. But you still deal way less damage. I don't like this. Level 10 talent from Windrun slow to Shackle Shot cooldown. I didn't know it made that sound. Sounds boring. To focus fire. Oh, what the fuck? Winter Wyvern, Arctic Burn, Scepter, mana cost. That's cool, I guess. Witch Doctor, Death Ward increased by 10. More mana regen on Zeus, a better attack point, and his talent at level 10 was changed from 6 armor to 3 mana regen. The XP gain is too good though. Huh. What the fuck happened in this fucking patch? What in the shit? Okay, so if I go about it again, Roshan dropping the shit is big. Being able to just give yourself an Aghs is big. Mars and Io made it to Captain's mode, especially Io. That's a big... you lose less gold, you get more experience for kill streaks. Glyph gives towers multi-shot, which means if you defend, you should glyph and fuck people. Illusions can lifesteal, Roche is harder to kill, some heroes got bonus attack speed, some heroes got bonus intelligence. The items don't matter that much, the Dominator matters, that makes me a little sad, that makes Darkseer quite a bit worse. Also, Vessel got nerfed, which means that Io is better. The biggest winners, I wrote some stuff down. I think the Beast Axe is very strong. Axe, I think, has potential. Arc Warden has potential. Anti-Mage has potential. I don't like Bane. I don't care about Bat. I think Beastmaster can be good. I asked earlier about Bloodseeker. Are these the same numbers that he used to have on Rupture, or is it buffed? I don't... Bounty Hunter is okay. I think this axe is pretty cool. Brewmaster, I don't care too much. Bristleback, I don't care too much. Brood Mother is interesting. Centaur got a base armor. That matters. Where do you live? I live in Germany. Do you think it's a nerf overall? We don't know. I don't actually know. Chaos Knight I think could be a support with this change. Better stun. His ulti with Aghs is now pretty cool, especially on your allies. They don't take that much damage. Holy Persuasion. Chen I don't care too much. Klings I don't care too much. Clock I don't care too much. CM is nice. Darkseer, he got nerfed, but it's still a good hero. Dark Willow I think is very fucking strong. Bramble Mace cooldown minus 12. 13-second cooldown. Okay. Death Prophet Aghs was pretty interesting. Disruptor, whatever. Doom, big nerf. Dragon Knight could be good. Drow Ranger, big nerf. Might still be good. ET, don't care. Ember Spirit, I don't know. I need to see it in play. Void, I don't care. Hero is still trash. Grimstroke, super strong. I need to try this. I might even play this hero offlane or some shit. I don't know. This looks insane. This looks absolutely ridiculous. Gyro, cool. Huskar, whatever. Invoker, whatever. Io, what the fuck? Why are you in the game? Big winner in this patch. I don't know why he made it by getting this nerf. Jakiro, whatever. Caudle, probably good. Legion, nice. One base ammo on Legion matters a lot. This hero had very low. Lich, whatever. Lena, whatever. Lion, whatever. Lone, whatever. Luna, nice. Lycan, worthless. Still great hero. Worthless changes. Magnus, cool, but doesn't do too much. Mars added to Captain's mode, I think is nice. I think this hero was very appropriately nerfed for the patch. I'm gonna have to play him more now and see what's up. Medusa, I think whatever. I wish they would have changed it to 20%, not to plus 25. Meeple, whatever. I think bottom changes are nice. This hero is somewhat weak. This makes it a little more convenient. Monkey King Aghs, I think, was pretty cool. Morphling Aghs has a lot of potential if you want to play utility morph, in my opinion. Sounded interesting at least. Nature's prophet. Yeah, that's fine. Necro is fine. Nightstalker didn't sound that strong. Good nerfs on Nyx, whatever on Ogre, I think whatever on Omni Knight. Oracle got nerfed quite a bit. This matters a lot. This base attack time, I tried it. Yikes. OD sounded strong, but I couldn't really make up my mind. Pangolier, I don't know. PA sounds strong when you get it, but again, it's an Aghs. Phantom Lancer, nice. Phoenix, I think these buffs actually matter a lot. +2 base strength. It's not like the world, but it's 2 damage. It's a little bit of HP. Makes your laning nicer. And then Supernova, like the fact that the Aghs got buffed so you can Sunray in the ult is very strong. I don't quite know why, But I really see this as a big buff to the hero. Puck gets an intelligence and strength gain increase. I think this is cool. Because the hero wasn't like... The hero was okay, but not great. Okay, so this helps him transition, I think, a bit better. Pudge, in my opinion, whatever. Pugna, nice buff, but not the biggest. Razor is okay. I think this Ricky buff matters quite a bit. Rubik, I don't know what they're doing. They want him to be core. SD, whatever. SF, decent. Rasta, whatever. Silencer, kind of whatever. Skyrev, kind of whatever. So Slardar, once again, they gave him a Scepter upgrades. So when you have Scepter and you run in a river, you get more HP regen, you get more armor, you also get status resistance. And if you stun, you create a puddle, which you would want to fight in. Guardian Sprint now passively provides an extra 5, 20, 35, 50% move speed boost in the river with unlocked max speed. I need to try Slaughter one more time. The passive boost is really good. I feel like this is a nerf. Why am I... Bonus moves. Oh, so if you don't use the spell and you run around and... okay, it's passive. And then when you use it, you get more. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's cool. Give him S and Y. Wonka. Sounds strong. Before Side didn't have center move speed until he gets over 4 sprint. I mean, he doesn't... And I don't either now. I run faster in the last patch in the river. Just saying. Please stun my Emma Spirit Axe. I already did that. So now if you get Axe, you get like... a lot of HP regen, 12 armor and status resistance. And you can create it outside of the river too. Honestly, it's pretty strong. Like, you could consider buying this item instead of BKB. Simply because you get armor, status resistance and HP regen in it. I can see that. So I think Slardar is pretty cool. Slark, I think, is kind of whatever. It does help, but I think it's kind of whatever. Spirit Breaker looks interesting to me, to be honest. Templar looks interesting. Terrorblade, I don't know. Tide, I don't know. I think Timber is cool. I like the Timber changes. Tiny looks strong. Treant, I don't know. Troll, I don't know. All these heroes, I don't know. Veno matters, I don't know. Warlock is cool. Windrunner is cool. I don't know. Alright.